atmosphere,
excellence,
innovation.
I remember my first day at the school meeting people just over coffee in a kind of welcome reception, and already just the stories where people had come from. There were a couple of people who had been working in South Sudan before they arrived at the school that month. There was someone from Kenya, there was people from Asia.
I would describe the student body as being very eclectic, very diverse. I think everyone who applied to the school and got into the school was very, very excited to just learn.
I really like how I'm constantly exposed to like-minded individuals who are passionate and genuinely committed to the improvement of health, not only in their respective countries, but also worldwide.
I really learn a lot from all the different cultures and people, and it expands my worldview.
And there's also a nice balance between medical professionals and people who come from non-medical backgrounds like myself, so I don't feel out of place at all.
I chose coming here because it was about a decade ago. I met this very influential Canadian who runs an NGO that's very world famous, and she was giving a speech and she mentioned the school actually, and this was so long ago before I even had any idea I would get into public health. And I thought that sounds like something, really amazing to do with your life.
The reputation of the school is first class throughout the world, and whenever I mention to people that I'm studying at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, people are often impressed. They want to know what it's like, they want to know if it's as good as its reputation, which I'm glad to say it is.
I chose to study at this school because I think LSHTM is the best institution in the world to study public health and health economics.
I chose the London School because of its excellent reputation globally, not only here in the UK. It compares it very well to all other public schools internationally.
So it's really been like a dream come true actually.
I think the teaching quality has been universally excellent. I've come in as a mature student, but I've been really impressed with how the teachers are really willing to engage with the students. They're really keen that they understand the core subject matter, and they're not just teaching for the exam, they really want you to understand what's being taught.
I never used to really like going to class at university, but now I don't want to miss a class.
Some days you'll just have some of the most world famous lecturers come in and give you a talk, and then the next day you'll have a sex worker who works down the road come in and give you a discussion, and so you get varying viewpoints from people who are the most respected people in the world to people whose voices rarely get heard.
I think to me it's still surreal to find the prime movers and shakers in the health policy field in the classroom. Prior to my attending the school, I was just citing their books, or reading their articles, or listening to their online talks. And now I'm actually learning from them firsthand. So it's very exciting to be in this environment.
I think one of the things that attracted me to the school was the excellence of the research, the fact that they're doing so much fantastic quality work that makes a real impact on people's lives throughout the world.
So the research output, and only of the individuals in itself, is amazing. Like my tutor, for example, just publishes about 3-4 papers a month.
Being one of the world's top universities in collaborative research, I appreciate how my mentors, my supervisors, and my lecturers have all been engaged in different kinds of research with external organizations and international institutions.
It's really, really helpful to just take a look at what is going on in the school, and it's very easy to connect and link and discuss with these profs who are doing such amazing research in the world.
It's certainly one of the major draws for me of the school. I think there's probably a couple of things. One is the people that have been around, both the students and the lecturers. I think there have been some really fascinating, interesting people that will hopefully become lifelong friends.
So the most memorable thing I will take away from the school would be the friends that I've made basically, and the connections that I have. And I think you might not, see it in a month or two, but I think you'll see it in 3 or 5 years down the road when we're all doing international development work, or you'll meet LSHTM alumni around the world, and I feel like that's just a strong link and bond that you've sort of been through the same thing.
What I remember most about my time in the school would be the friendships I've made, the networks I've gained, and the interactions I've had with really the prime movers and shakers in global health.
People, friends, excellence, just amazing tutors, amazing supervisors, course directors, just everybody's just driven by passion. And I think that's the one thing that flames the fire within me. Their passion is just contagious.